Nothing good worth having comes easy.
Well, Carlos, welcome to One-on-One with Chris K. And maybe just start with a little bit of your family's history with McDonald's and how the family got started as franchisees.
Absolutely. So my family, both my parents are Cuban immigrants. They came here in the late 60s. They settled in New Jersey. And my dad was a cop. My mom was a banker for a while and then owned her own daycare. And my dad went on a limb and applied to McDonald's. Got rejected actually his first go around, but he just kept working hard and kept at it for another year. Applied again, got accepted. We moved to the DMV area in Washington D.C. in '99, and we never looked back since.
Great. And what about you? How'd you get into the business? Obviously, you're probably working in the restaurant with your parents, but how'd you decide you wanted to become an owner-operator yourself?
Being in the restaurants when I was younger was tough on the food costs for us because I was crushing those McFlurries every chance I got it. But no, I played baseball my whole life. Honestly, I really didn't think about the restaurants. It was I was just playing ball. I played in, baseball in Florida for 2 years. I came back up, and my dad said first thing was, "Well, you better get yourself a job, pay some rent." I said, "All right." So I went to one of the stores and was a cashier, and I fell in love with it. In 2010, I was a cashier. I became a crew trainer, and that was really when my love for the business took off.
Awesome. Tell me, what's the best part of being an owner-operator?
I get asked that question a lot, and it hasn't changed over the years, and it's the ability to give people the opportunities that they otherwise may not have had. There's a lot of growth in our organization, and a lot of the people that have grown from the bottom up. I know we have an ops manager that started off as a lobby person, and she's been with us for a very long time. And being able to see those opportunities given to these people, and they take advantage of it and really run with it. I mean, it's something special. It really is.
That's great. One of the things that we do with in our system, which you know very well, is our community involvement. And talk a little bit about how your family gets involved in the community. What are the areas that you guys get most passionate about?
Anything that we see, they're our neighbors. You know, that's kind of the way that we look at it. We're the neighbors on the block, and we want to help any which way we can. I know we've helped out with local schools around us, the fire department, the police department. One of our biggest partners now is USO. I mean, that's something near and dear to us because we have a restaurant on Quantico Base. We have the one in the Pentagon. You know, we're close to Fort Belvoir and everything. So anything that we can do, we try to help out. It's just one of those things that we feel that moral obligation to help out our neighbors and be there and let them know, you know, we're here for you, just like they're here for us every single day.
Yeah, well, you guys do a phenomenal job with it, so thank you for everything you guys do. Maybe a fun one here, your favorite menu item for you personally, and then in your restaurants, what is the top-selling sandwich that you guys sell?
Oh man, my favorite menu item, I usually stick to the core four. I usually go with a Big Mac, quarter pounder, nuggets, or filet-o-fish. But one of my go-tos when I'm on the road, especially going to the stores or leaving a store, I'll just grab a 2 cheeseburger meal with a Sprite. And I got my setup already where I have the fries in the cup holder, my Sprite in the other cup holder, and just picking at those nonstop. And as far as the highest menu item, our crispy chicken sandwich is really taking off. I always have to have a bite or two.
Yeah, no, it's a great one. Well, what's one piece of advice, or maybe the best piece of advice your dad ever gave you? Because I'm sure he gave you a few little tips along the way as an owner-operator.
Absolutely. There was 2 things that go hand in hand. It was one, no matter what you do, be the best. And the second one that came right after that was nothing good worth having comes easy. And you're going to have to work hard for the good things in life. And that's what was instilled in me at a very young age.
Yeah, no, that's a great one. Since you're a baseball guy, I got to ask you, Aaron Judge or Ohtani for AL MVP?
The day that Aaron Judge starts pitching from 60 feet, 6 inches away, I'll vote for Judge. But until then, it's Ohtani all the way.
I am absolutely with you. I love it. Well, hey, thanks, Carlos, for joining us today on One, and thanks for everything that you guys do on behalf of McDonald's.
I appreciate it, Chris. Take care.